All right, what to do, everybody? Welcome back to the final drive, and welcome to the Wyoming Cowboys Dynasty. So, last game we just took on Washington State at home. It was our first conference game, and we took care of business 24-10. Pretty decent game here. We controlled the game for the most part. Where we really got them at was we did good in the rushing game. We finally got our running backs going after a few games where we just could not get them past certain amount of carries and averaging over 3 yards a carry, and they did the thing this game. Even with the passing, now I know it says 0 for 29, 0 for 31, but actually college football 26 EA just did an update, so it should fix this, so we shouldn't see this anymore, because that's weird to see, and hopefully they don't count against the players for showing this. But anyway, we was pretty efficient in the passing game as well. So when you look at the player stats of what we did, it's time for us to pick the Cowboy of the Week. And we got a few people that we're going to look at for this award. We're not going to put Caden in there, even though I feel like Caden did a great job at kind of maintaining and being a game manager of that game. But we did have a few other people that did a great job as well. Rushing, Brian Jackson did his thing. You see 75 yards is because he broke a 42-yard run that game, and got him over 7 yards to carry. But Terry was also doing his thing with just, he didn't break a 42-yarder, but he got in that end zone twice, and that was a big boost to help us win that game. So he's one player that's going up for a chance to be Cowboy of the Week. Receiving was subpar. We only had one drop, but for the most part the guys did exactly what we need them to do. Get some first downs, maintain possession of the football, and get us where we need to go. But these guys here are gonna be up for Cowboy of the Week. 11 pancakes. Rex Johnson at right guard was just slinging these boys all over the field, left and right, and that's what we need if Caden's gonna have time to throw the ball. That's what we're gonna need if we're gonna be able to have some type of running game. But also Jake McCullough here, he did the same thing. I mean, he had 8 pancakes. That's another aspect of getting him up for Cowboy of the Week as well. And then on defense, we could have went a few different ways for Cowboy of the Week. I think Dylan Smith was all on the field, all over the field making tackles. He had a tackle for a loss. But we're gonna go ahead and put Steven Perez in there. I mean, he's a backup Mike linebacker, but he got in there, got him 2 tackles. He came in there, got an interception when Jack Harvey went out. He came in there and stepped right up, and he got a pass deflection, and that alone is gonna get him up for the Player of the Week. So let's go ahead and see who's gonna get this honor. And there you have it, y'all. It's gonna go to Steven Perez. That was well deserved for him on his behalf. So if you're new to the channel, or you just kind of happen to click on this video and tuning in, what we do is we give a player of the week, which we call a Cowboy of the Week, and we give a bottom performer of the week something, which we call a cow poke. What we're gonna do is, what you're gonna see is, we're gonna spin the wheel, and it has different things on there that these players can earn or penalize them based on what they are awarded. So for now, we're gonna go ahead and see what Steven Perez is awarded for being Cowboy of the Week. All right, and here we go. And if you new here, once again, here's some of the things. We got Trail Boss, where you'll be able to be named the captain of the team. You have Coach's Praise, where you don't really get nothing, but you get a kudos from the coach. Swag Pack, you'll be able to get some gear, because my team right now, especially if you're a sophomore, freshman, you don't get no gear. You get gloves, and that's it. You have to earn to be able to have a swag pack, or I could say an NIL deal. Campus Star, you get to go ahead and be on a thumbnail and get that shine of you being that Cowboy of the Week. 30 for 30, we'll try to do a backstory on the player, learn a little bit more about them. And then feature game plan is meaning that we're on 10, at least 10 plays. We're going to either use it or draw up a play that's specifically for that player and make sure that they get that those reps within the game. The one thing that we're going to add eventually is that I do want to get to where we can adjust attributes with speed, play recognition, awareness. Only thing we can't do, reason why we can't do it right now is because, of course, you can't edit the players with the NIL deals, which is the players who already are on the game. You only can start editing players that you recruit, that's generated. So as we bring new recruits, we'll be able to add more to this spin the wheel. But for the most part, let's go ahead and spin it. And there you have it, coach's praise. And the praise is that we're going to give them is, a great job coming in the game when Jack Harvey went down and you stepped up and you got us an interception, you got us 2 good tackles. Great job, that can possibly get you more playing time. We see you, Steven Perez. We see you. Now, that's out the way. Let's go ahead and find out who our cowpoke or our bottom performer of the week is going to be. So with the spinner wheel here, you will see a position. The reason why I do it in positions is because sometimes it's just hard to pinpoint a bottom performer unless it's a player out there that we see or it's not making tackles, dropping passes, throwing interceptions, fumbling the ball, just anything like that where it stands out. If we don't have a player that stands out during the game that can just be that one person that we can easily give bottom performer, we do spin the wheel. You see the positions here, and we'll land on a position and then we'll go through those positions to see who we will give that cowpoke of the week to. All right, and there you have it. And we go back to the O-line. So when we go to the O-line, it's really finding out if anyone gave up any sacks. So if anyone didn't give up any sacks, then it's really to find out who did what. So where's our left tackle? At least Quentin Harris, he got him 2 pancakes. Jonathan Bush came in, he got him 2 pancakes. Sandy got him 2. Jake got him 2, and Rex got him 2. But I don't see nothing from my left tackle. I don't see nothing from Jake Davis here. Nathan Geiger is hurt. And then we have Cooper Lawson. So let's go ahead and check and see who that guy was who he didn't allow any sacks, but he didn't get any pancakes as well. Yep, and it's Mr. Cooper Lawson here. Cooper Lawson in the game didn't get any pancakes, but he didn't allow any sacks. But unfortunately, the cowpoke of the week landed on him. So we're gonna go ahead and spin the wheel and see what his fate is. All right. And once again, if you're new, here's some of the things that we have for cowpoke of the week. You've been booked means that you have to sit for a quarter of the game and then you'll get back in. Swagless means you'll lose all your gear, which he doesn't have any gear in the first place. Backup plan means that you will lose your spot to the backup until that backup make a mistake. If that backup do not make a mistake, you may have just lost your spot. Prove it or move it means you will get another game to come in and see if you can improve or perform better. And if you do, you don't get a penalty at all. If not, then you will have to sit for an entire game. Fool me once, of course, it's like the same thing as Coach's Grace, where, hey, you get a chance. You get to redeem yourself. The coach is just going to talk to you, but no penalty is involved. So let's spin the wheel and see what's going to happen to Coop. Prove it or move it. So Cooper got to come in this game and he got to prove it, which means he got to get at least one pancake. One pancake, it will be able to help him get out of it. But if he gives up a sack or 2, then that would give him a penalty where he could be swapped and switched and have to sit for a game. If that happens, then for us, that means that Jake will be able to come in and get him some playing time and possibly win that starting job from for Coop. So now we kind of got a position battle that we got to watch out for. All right, so now that's out the way, let's go ahead and take a look at the upcoming games for the top 25 and also look at a recap of what happened in week 4. So of course Georgia and Duke, they played some FCS teams. They should have won. I think another one that we looked at that came down to the wire was the Arizona State game. Texas A&M and Kansas game was a big one, and Kansas won. Texas A&M is going to have to bounce back. So this week coming up, we got Duke taking on West Virginia. West Virginia is 3-1. This is finally an ACC conference game, so they about to go at it. Ohio State is defending an undefeated record right now at home in Columbus against Northwestern. A Big 12 showdown with Nebraska and TCU is going to be a great matchup to keep an eye on. Georgia's playing Missouri. Georgia should take care of business, same way Miami should take care of business against Kennesaw State. Texas got to get back on the wagon. I don't know what's going on and what got them down, but Texas got to come back to it. They got to get back on it, and they're playing Texas Tech, number 3 Texas Tech, in this rivalry game and Big 12 showdown. USC goes and take on Colorado State in the Pac-12. Alabama should take care of business here. Florida as well. Rutgers is always up and down. Last year they was knocking off teams left and right from what we saw, but Clemson is a different beast. They number 4. Another great ACC matchup to look forward to. Oregon and Utah. Ole Miss should take Tulsa, Oklahoma, and Kansas. Kansas already got a victory last week over a ranked team. Oklahoma can be next if they don't strap those boots up and get ready. Penn State against Louisiana. LSU right now is ranked 21, but they should be fairly fine against the FCS team. Baylor and Arkansas is a good one. Big 12 matchup. Baylor is number 15, but Arkansas is undefeated right now. Indiana and Iowa State, a big a Big 10 matchup here. Indiana has been on fire. You're talking about your division, your defending national champions of our seasons last year. If you want to take a look at that, make sure you check out my Colorado season before we got hired with the Wyoming Cowboys, if you want to see how that season turned out. Got Louisville taking on Western Kentucky. Louisville should get that just fine. Illinois against UCLA. Texas A&M and Purdue. And then we're going to wrap this week up with Kansas State versus Houston. Then we're going to take a look at the Heisman watch. I mean, you have Gunnar Stockton up there in Georgia leading the way. You got Noah Fifton in Alabama here. You got Julian Sand and Jeremiah Smith combining in Ohio State. That's lets you know how they tearing up the league right now, doing their thing. And then you got London Humphreys in Georgia, wide receiver, up for Heisman so far. The fact against Notre Dame, Jeremiah had 10 receptions, 265 yards, and 2 touchdowns is crazy. Julian had 451 passing yards and 4 touchdowns, even though he threw an interception. They're having monster games here. And then just look at a little recap of players of the week. I know we don't normally we hardly go over this, but it's always great to get familiar with what's going on around the league and who is performing. So national wise, Jeremiah Smith, the Heisman runner up himself. And then here you go, Ashton Stamps, quarterback for Arkansas. ACC, you got Israel Boyce here. And then Christopher Vizina here. 330 yards, 5 passing touchdowns for Clemson. Now we know why Clemson is doing so well. American League. Let me see. Nedrick Bolden Jr., 11 receptions, 106, Boston College. And then Gavin Moe here. Conference USA, Caleb Coleman. Forced fumble, 2 fumble recoveries. LJ Johnson, 14 receptions, 133 yards for Texas, but they played FCS, so of course he should perform like that. Independents, we got a couple of independents team in Sam Houston and Akron. And Sam Houston, Jalen Stanford, a defensive strong safety, did his thing. And I'm guessing Curry got that because it's not too many teams. It's independent, because 17 carries and 87 yards is not to phone home about. But he got 4 rushing TDs. Let me see anything else that stand up. Our division here, we got Larry Turner Golden, 7 tackles for a loss and 3 pass breakups, strong safety all over the field. And Chase Royer, 204 yards, 3 passing touchdowns, and he's a runner, 15 carries, 55 yards, and 1 rushing touchdown. All right, so now that we went through the players of the week, time to stop boring y'all. It's time to finally get to the action. Wyoming Cowboys versus San Diego State Aztecs. We're on the roll. People are starting to believe in the Cowboys and what Coach Chill is selling. So the matchup overall, we're kind of even. We got a little bit better offense. They got a better defense. So we're gonna have to find a way to get that ball in the end zone, and we're gonna have to find a way to get some stops. And their impact player, we're gonna have to watch Christian Washington here. 81 overall, got some awareness, fairly decent speed. Their quarterback, Jaden Dangle here, Denagle. We got to watch him a little bit here. He's not too bad. Ratings, 79 accuracy, got a little power to him. Quickness is okay, but that's somebody that we should be able to contain for sure. He's a 3-star, 6'5", 236 backfield creator. He could be a problem if we allow him. The impact player of the game, who we looked at, Christian Washington, 2-star player, 5'10", 202. Someone else we might have to keep our own, 88 speed, got some acceleration to him, got a decent pair of hands to catch the ball. So that's another impact player that can do some damage. And the wide receiver core is very subpar. They got speed and they definitely got height. But it's these players we should be able to keep in check playing them. They have Tyson Chavez here, tight end, 81, 86 speed. Somebody else, a point of interest we should watch throughout this game. Their line is very, very subpar. I mean, we can't talk so as ours, but our players have shown the ability to get to the quarterback if we allow them. So that's a good thing. So I want to see Caden and Terrian really take off this game with what they're showing. They do have a nice Mike linebacker, a couple of them that can possibly stop the run. Owen Chambliss, same way, takedown, wrap up. He look like he can get to the run as well. These cornerbacks, we gotta expose them. 69 overall, we gotta expose them. This is where we should see our passing game take off. All right, now I'm done with all the talking. It's time to get to the game, y'all. Let's get it.
Welcome to Snapdragon Stadium in San Diego, California, home to the Aztecs of San Diego State. Being in San Diego is never a bad thing, and it's even better when you have a matchup like this one. Today, these two teams square off in what should be an exciting Mountain West showdown. As we'll see, the winners of 3 straight, the Wyoming Cowboys, taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the San Diego State Aztecs. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and
All right, y'all, it's time to spin the wheel again. So another aspect, if you're new here, is that you will see spin the wheel is the theme of these franchises, and it's just to make things a little bit more interesting and more fun. But what we do now is that we'll spin the wheel, and whatever I land on is what we'll do for each quarter. So for instance, first quarter, I'm gonna spin the wheel. If I land on defense, I play the defense. CPU will play offense. If I land on CPU versus CPU will play the entire quarter. If I land on full, I will play the full quarter. If I land on moments, I will only play the important moments. CPU will play the rest, if that all makes sense. So let's see what we're going to run this first quarter. All right, and there you have it. We're going to start off the first quarter, the first full quarter, y'all. Let's go. Let's see if we can go 4-1.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Wyoming's offense has the ball first today. And David, they've got a guy in the backfield that certainly is.
You need to get the ground game going. For this offense to be successful, they need a physical tone setter, and he can be that, sometimes up, sometimes down. They need that consistently, Jesse.
They need him to show up when it matters the most, and there's going to be times in this game like we've seen throughout his career when the defense wants to take
all right.
receivers or players on the perimeter.
We can't start off with these bad runs.
He's got vision, he's got cutting ability, he's got speed, but that's got to be on display in this game.
Pulls and throws off the RPO. Not much running room there.
All right, we already got an injury. The game just started.
And down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Third down, and they'll need 5 to keep this opening drive moving. Anderson will throw.
Right there. Right there. There we go.
That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the
Great play. Great play.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive and do something a little bit different.
Let's take what the defense give us.
Just a moment about Wyoming. Really interesting matchup here. It's always fun when the top 2 teams in the conference get to square off in the regular season. With all the expansion, it's become a little bit of a rarity, hasn't it?
It has.
Get in there.
There's so many teams in each
3rd and 1. We gonna RPO him to death.
This was a game we circled way back in the preseason, expecting these two teams to be as good as
He was waiting on that. That was a great way to break on the ball. All right, we need time here.
They're throwing for it on 4th down. Big man.
Good job. Good job, Caden.
And the Cowboys are moving quickly down the field. Looking downfield on first
Go
down.
quickly. Get it out of there.
Back in the middle. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a
All
penalty
right,
flag on the
we got a holding. That better not be you, Coop. That better not be you, Coop. Look at Coop, y'all.
Just an
Coop is in jeopardy of losing his spot. He got to be very careful.
That's not the way you'd like to start this set of downs.
He better get them pancakes going.
Looking to throw. Sure hands, it's Jackson.
All right, we got 4 yards on that.
About this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
Quick completion on the out.
Those corners are sitting there on the inside.
The screen ain't gonna cut it.
Just to miss inside, and that cornerback can go in the other direction.
Let's see what he dropped.
Anderson wants to throw.
Oh,
Quarterback adapting.
oh, my goodness.
Fires downfield.
Yeah,
And they couldn't make. And
that coverage was a little bit better than what I thought it was gonna be.
down on the left hash, a 47-yard try.
And we whiffed it. We whiffed it. I know, coach. I know, coach.
No change in the score. So San Diego
All right, that's not exactly how I wanted to start this game off.
and it was
In that last game.
All right.
The defense did a really good job at confusing him, mixing up their looks and their
Get to
pressure.
him.
So, no
Get to
different
him.
today. The defense obviously watched the film guy rattled. So this quarterback, he has to know what to expect early in this one, David.
If I'm his offensive coordinator, I want to get started off on the right foot, man. Just get the ground game going, make it easy, because last week was such a result to happen early, so we can forget about that last week.
on 3rd and short. They'll try to throw for it.
He held on to it. Oh, let's go.
He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver.
Good hit. Good hit.
How to make it an easy pitch.
That's a big quarterback. I'm waiting for him to scramble at any second.
Just keep slinging it.
Good job. Good job. I see you out there, Jack.
With no flags, it'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down.
All right, y'all got to hold it down. Come on, Handy.
convert
Get to
through
him.
the air.
Get to him. Get to him. Good job.
Didn't have much
Good
choice,
job.
had to throw that
That's
one
what I
away
like to
and
see,
fourth
defense.
down. The Aztecs will line up to punt it away. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. He'll field the punt and try to make a big play. No gain. Line getting set on second down. They'll try the run. Breaks
Right
it
there.
open.
Right there. That's what we needed.
For the first.
That's what we needed right there.
They bring him down.
One thing about Jackson gonna break him a little 40-yarder. He gonna break him a little 40-yarder. That's what I like right there.
3, 4, 5, 6 yards a lot of times. But when you got backs like this who can make huge plays with the speed,
Yeah. And we get Farrakhan going.
Outside. And they dialed up the shot play, but they couldn't hook
My
up.
boy, he
It's a good decision
he
by
can't
the
throw
QB
that far.
because his intended target wasn't open, so
That
throw
ball
it
was
out of
all
bounds
over the
and live
pace.
the play
Maybe
another
we can
day.
get pace here.
They'll go back to the air on second
Oh
down.
my goodness.
And
All right, 3rd and 10.
facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass.
Right there. Let's get out of here.
Got his man on the right. Offense on the move.
There you go, Caden.
Play there, gets it to the 30.
A nice way to step in that pocket and throw.
And I love getting up in your kitchen and jamming you at the line of scrimmage, but it's
What
really
they gonna
hard
do?
when they start running these crossing routes and drag.
Good run. Good run. That should be a 4-yarder. Thought it was 5.
Space a lot of times, and those fast guys can create some separation and get a first down like they did there.
Anderson wants to throw.
Right there. Oh, you got to hold on to that. Is this holding again?
Backfield, let's see
What
who
is going on out there? Jonathan Bush now.
will recover. Second down coming up. Looking to fire. Just a short pass to the
All right. 3rd and 11.
You have to wonder, after missing a field goal on the last drive, how are they going to play?
I need a little bit of time, y'all.
From the gun, wants to pass.
Right there. Right there. Right there. That's how you throw the ball, Caden.
Bring him down, but he's got a first and goal
I
from
love
the
it.
10. The Cowboys started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. They'll use the running game on first and
There you
goal.
go. 2nd and goal. 2nd and goal.
They only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game, too. So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he can
Right there.
Going for the goal.
We in there, y'all.
Into the end zone he goes.
We finally struck blood. First one's on the board. Let's get it.
And these guys just score from anywhere out there. After that drive, it sure looks that way.
And that's what separates really good offenses from great offenses. When you're backed up in a bad position and you can still fight your way out, they'll get you a touchdown.
That was a great offensive sequence. Caden threw some beautiful passes that I'm proud of him on.
And he takes this from inside the front.
Get to him. Get to him.
Not a lot of best weeks win. Fair catch is collected at the 24, and that's where they'll start this drive.
All right. It's going to be CPU versus CPU.
Before the end of the quarter. Wants to throw on
Get through
first
there.
down.
Get through there. Sit him down.
It's Washington. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
All right, we in control. We in control right now. As long as our defense can hold up.
We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at BA second down. Back to pass.
Look at them. They ain't ready. Ball hit them dead in the helmet. They ain't ready out there. They don't know what's going on.
Getting off the field, it's third and long. From the gun, wants to pass.
Ooh,
Catch in the middle, it's busted.
I spoke too soon because that was a beautiful throw.
Nice gain. And the Aztecs will line it up on first and 10.
And as soon as the receiver
All right,
got
they
the ball,
spreading
he saw
out.
the
They up
quarterback
to
start
something.
communicating to his teammates
Get to
what the
him,
next
get to
play was
him.
going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Yeah. See, we struggle with tempo.
He'll be just a tad
We
short.
struggle when they do this. Be careful. Be careful. That was a great RPO. I thought we had him.
Move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The Aztecs want to pick up the tempo.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice
Watch
job,
him.
and look at them. They're right on the
Watch him.
football.
84. 80. There you go. Because Jalen, you've been quiet, man. You've been too quiet these games. Okay, they got Jalen playing linebacker. I don't know how I feel about that.
Now they'll run the draw. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
They got Jalen playing linebacker, y'all. I don't know.
On 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving.
Let's see what he got.
In the gun, looking to throw.
Get to
on
him.
3rd down.
Good. That's what I'm talking about. I see you out there, Bowman.
Come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. So now
They
on
kicking a field goal. I don't trust it. I don't trust it. Oh, he hit that.
inside that right.
Let me shut my mouth. He hit it.
That'll bring him home.
Generally the mark of a really good team. All that speculation all week.
Oh,
and
Caden.
now we know
Okay, I see you.
something tells me
Okay, I
fellas, we
say.
haven't seen the last of either of these teams.
Caden getting a little comfortable in his offense, ain't he?
Sounds like they had a good one there.
There you go.
Play action fake.
Oh, play action. Yeah, that was tough.
It's a busted play. Incomplete. Now the defense will try to keep them on this end on 3rd and short from the 21.
Okay, pace is out.
Anderson will throw.
You got to throw it. Oh, and he launched it downfield. Oh, my goodness. I thought he had him. Interception.
Trying to take it back.
Wow. It just didn't have the velocity on it that it needed. Jeez. A little bit more arm power, and that was touchdown.
He chose the wrong one, put a little too much.
But instead, interception. That could be a big momentum shift for them. We got to be very careful now.
On the
Get to him.
ground.
Get to him. Get to him. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. So much has changed in 3 seconds.
Well, this guy's had a big
3rd and 5. We got to convert this. We cannot let them continue with this momentum.
Down coming. Do they do it again? From the gun.
Get it out. Get it out.
Looking to the big
What a
tight end.
throw.
Finds his man. It's Pace.
What a throw, Caden.
It's in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35.
That boy, he stood in that pocket and delivered that. That was big. That was big. But you see, Caden.
Off play action on 1st.
Get it out. There you go.
Flips it out to the back.
Ooh.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Here we go.
He'll do it himself.
Ooh. Oh, I see. Hey,
Ripped off
I see you out there with the beam, my boy.
And the
3rd and 3.
the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. On 3rd and short, the power run.
Terry, you ran everywhere but to the line of scrimmage. You ran everywhere to the line of scrimmage.
Perhaps in bold
Don't run that ball.
getting a 4th down earlier in the game. They'll try a second
Watch him,
time.
watch him, watch him, watch him.
Down.
Holding, is that bet not be holding?
And
Oh, that's gonna hurt.
there is a flag on the
Oh,
field.
man. That hurt. That hurt.
A
That
very
hurt.
productive play until
Not only did that just stop our touchdown chances, it put us out of field goal range to where we had to punt the ball.
And the return may come up with a big play on this 3rd
All
and
right.
long.
Blaine, I see you. Do not mess that slot up.
Pass.
Get to him.
Fires to the wide.
Oh, that's how you play. That's how you play.
He goes
Is that
down
KT?
for a short return.
KTC?
What a play
CA?
to get the football back.
We back up in that thing, y'all.
Try to make up for some of
2
that lost
minutes.
ground on 2nd down.
2 minutes.
We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and they've got a
I
chance
see
to
you out
lock
there,
this thing up
defense.
before the break. Now the play fake. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete.
Come on, man. Y'all got to block for him. Y'all got to block.
Third and long from the 22.
Do what y'all did against Washington State.
Anderson wants to throw. Got his man quickly. He's got enough. It'll be a 1st down.
That's what I like to see.
12.
That's what I like to see.
Cowboys come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
You got time.
Lets it go to the end zone.
Oh,
Makes the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
I might can argue that he got there a little bit early.
Find a way to
Now Mike can argue that he got there a little early. Watch it, ref.
That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points,
The middle open. Pace, pace, pace. Come on, Caden. Come on, Caden. Pace was there.
They'll tell you that somebody's always going to pop open, but it didn't.
We don't want a field goal.
Before they got the sack.
No, it did not.
They might be rushing 5. They rushing 5.
Zone defense, they didn't really have an answer. They weren't ready to get rid of the
Get that ball out of there.
quarterback hesitated.
Oh. You gonna kick a field goal or go for it? What you gonna do, Coach Chiller? We're gonna kick that field goal. That's smart. Let's already start looking to see what we're gonna run for the next quarter. I know you lying. I know you lying. He missed the field goal, folks. And if we missing field goals from that close, we are in trouble.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive.
We're gonna be playing defense third quarter.
Going right to work up top.
Get him. Get to him.
Receiver screen. Makes the grab. Oh,
Good tackle, Bryant.
down marker, but a good pickup on that.
34 seconds. 34 seconds.
Calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. The Aztecs
Watch the cushion. They trying to get in field goal range.
second and short.
They don't got no timeouts.
Back to throw, time running short in the half.
Good job. Good job.
It's Holloway. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play. Able to
All right. Y'all just go at the back of the end zone. Let's go in halftime. You got too much time. There you go.
plenty of time. He fires
Pick.
to the right.
Pick. Pick.
And he'll be
Good job, fellas.
will end the first half.
Let's go in halftime with this momentum, baby.
Here, time to go to Kevin Connors.
We left points on the board twice. The holding calls have been getting us. That holding call that stopped our first down. We was right there in the red zone. We had to punt the ball. We got an interception, came back down. We was supposed to tie it up 10-10, and our kicker shanked the kick. That's 2 this game that we left on the field, y'all. We got to come back in the second half and adjust. Start back leaning a little bit more on that running game.
And the Cowboys will kick it away to start the second half. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. Nice job by the kick. Right back to him on the ground. There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss. Anderson will throw. Complete to
There you go. There you go.
That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14. Quarterback on the key.
Okay, get in there. Get in there. Stop juking, Caden, and get in the end zone. That's what we need to see.
And that one will give them the lead.
Touchdown, baby.
The defense knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure they're doing up with a huge negative play.
We have to get to that middle, Bryant.
They'll go back to the ground.
Good tackle, Bowman.
Yard pickup.
He ain't gonna hike that, or is he? Come in, come in. Blitz him.
On the run.
Get to him. Bowman again. Bowman again. Let's wrap it up and get to that fourth quarter, y'all.
So we open the final period with a third down play. Guys, we have Wyoming on top as we reach the end of the quarter. They've done the work to build a nice cushion. Now to bring it home as we check out the stats after 3 quarters. Here comes to the ball.
Come in, come in.
This third and short. Tries to slither forward on the sneak. Second down. That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, that's exactly.
Oh, my goodness.
Lots of running room.
Oh, my goodness.
Touchdown, San Diego State.
That's what we can't have. All right,
He stopped at the 18.
let's see what Caden can do.
The football back, and here comes the offense.
You got to get it out, Caden. You got to get it out.
Fires to the
Good
middle.
job. Good job.
He's got
Run it.
the man.
Boy, they killing me with these little spin moves.
He picks up the first down. They'll try to snap it quickly.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
I don't know how he broke that. He ran right into the defender. Watch yourself, Terrian.
A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive. Stick your foot in the ground. Pick up 3.
Jeez Louise, you don't see these boys coming? 3rd and 13, y'all. Now another 5 is probably coming. Nope, they dropped one back. Oh my goodness. O-line ain't doing them no favors.
He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Fair catch is made inside his own. Looking to throw on first down. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. And the ball is caught. He's inside.
3 people over there. 3 people.
Want to crank the tempo.
That's
3
what's
of
so
us.
scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
He caught that?
And it looks as if they buzzed down.
But somebody buzzed something up. Cause come on, my boy. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. It was a hell of a catch, though. All right. We need to do something. We need to do. Let's run a stunt.
See how the D reacts. Try and play action. Fires deep.
There you go. Good hit. Good hit. That was risky. That was risky.
Man, it's so hard to play defense nowadays. You got a strike zone where you can hit people. You get flagged for targeting. You get flagged for pass interference. That was beautiful. Great job in the end zone, making it a hard window to throw into. And when he caught it, making him feel it.
This can't be real, y'all. This can't be real. This can't be real. This cannot be real.
This offense not only has a chance to extend the lead, but they can also drain that clock. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line.
We're giving them way too much time
It's 2nd and goal.
with that clock.
They'll keep it on the ground to the left.
Way too much time with that clock. Just way too much time, period.
Excellent pass by the back on the option.
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There are a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball, and punt it away. Count on your defense, not this guy. He was going to take some shots.
Yeah, he brought it out the end zone just to do a spin move. CPU be killing me with that spin move.
Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. He leaves it with his back.
Hey, we should have been running the ball. That's out the window at this point, Caden. You got to pass that thing. You got to pass it.
It's 2nd and 6.
We down 10.
Came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
And the defense stops it just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links.
All right, we 3rd and inches, 3rd and inches.
Anderson
Get it out, get it out. That was great defense.
getting a hand in there.
You better not punt it. We got to go for it. We got to go for it.
It's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. This time he doesn't get
Oh, man. That might be a wrap, folks.
decision to go for it on
That might be a wrap.
It did not pay off. They'll start this drive with a pass. And as he throws, can't catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't connect on 1st down. Now back to the air. This time on target. Touchdown! Kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Wide open downfield.
It's been a lot of times that pace been open, Caden.
Moving the chains out to the 34.
I'm glad that you remember that we have them.
This offense is going to have to catch some breaks, man. They're going to have to make some big plays. They're going to have to push the ball down the field, break some tackles, hit some home runs, down 3 possessions.
It's like that ball don't have no zip on it. I feel like that ball just be lofting forever.
Here with 2nd and short.
That right there is just holding the ball too long. He's holding the ball too long.
Defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. Looking down the middle.
There's a nice throw up the seam.
They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the 1st down, and they like to do this. When they make a 1st down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Quickly out for the tight end. And it's incomplete.
Look who it is again, y'all. It's Mr. Cooper. Hanging with Mr. Cooper. Mr. Cooper gonna be hanging on the bench. He's gonna be hanging on the bench.
Quarterback has already been sacked 4 times. Shouldn't be some big surprise if the O-line gets called for holding. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Pass is incomplete, and by this stage of his career,
That was a close call.
Quarterback might take a little better care of the football.
And we'll at least get inside the end zone
They'll run play
before this is all said and done.
Finds his big tight end. Hard-hitting tackle. And the Cowboys in the hurry up.
Hike the ball.
The 2-minute timeout.
Why you do the hurry up then, Caden?
Miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. From the gun, the running back has it. Runs through a tackle.
Oh my goodness.
Another guy.
Yo,
All the way down to the
I see you out there. That's Brian Jackson, y'all.
1st down. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still
Look,
running.
look at number 88. You see him, Caden?
Anderson wants to throw.
Never mind. He can't hold on to the ball.
Big hit on 1st down. 2nd down.
That's the biggest thing. Our players can't hold on to the ball.
2nd and a long way to go. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out.
The road to finding the next Josh Allen of Wyoming Cowboys is gonna be a huge journey for us because
Up empty on this drive. They'll go
I mean Caden he's just not it. He can do what he can, but he's not it.
Tight end makes the grab. 1st down, still on his feet. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9.
At least leave out of here with some pride. Let's get in that end zone.
They go to the wide receiver screen. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall.
Don't be pointing and throw an interception either.
He wants to throw
Three. Am I tripping? Am I tripping or is that Caden tripping? Because we had somebody wide open for the touchdown.
Timeout to stop the clock.
Good job.
For the score. Touchdown, Mustard and Brown.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over.
Let's go get on this bus.
This late in the football game.
Sometimes it's just not your day. Things just didn't work, and that seemed to be the case here.
Yeah, they didn't get the W. They didn't do enough. But now you start to think about what could I have done differently? What do I need to become more offensively? Defensively, what can I morph into to make those extra plays, Jesse? That might be the difference in the next game that I play.
Yeah, David, they just need a little bit more. They need a little bit better effort next week. They're going to need better preparation this week in practice. There's no doubt this team has a lot of talent, but we just need a little bit more to ensure this doesn't.
So when you look at it, right, if I was to tell you that we had 6 more 1st downs than our opponent, we had 17, they had 11. We had 376 total offense. We had 69 total plays today, 44. We rushed the ball for 102 yards with 3 touchdowns. They did for 76 yards. When it came to passing yards, we had 274. Today 205. if someone was to tell you all these things, then you would think that team obviously won the game. No, folks, we didn't. We had a better third down conversion rate. We had a better fourth down conversion rate. Red zone, we was better in the red zone when we got there, even though we got our 3 touchdowns. Even though we missed the field goal, they didn't even get into the red zone, and we was better in turnovers, and we lost that game. We lost that game because they capitalized on big plays. They capitalized on the turnovers that we have, and they just capitalized on converting on certain times that we weren't able to convert. That's what killed us this game. So when you look at it, for us, Caden Anderson threw the ball 42 times, 274 yards. He had an interception, no touchdowns. He did not get that ball in the end zone. Rushing, like I said, we got to find a way to get the ball in these guys' hands a lot more, because when they do, they show that they can have big playability. We're just not using them the way that we need to. Receiving, Farrakhan had 7 receptions. Ishmael had a big drop. And then the biggest thing too we didn't talk about was those penalties. Holding penalties really held us back and really stopped a lot of things as far as conversion, making us punt the ball, making us using yards on the field. O-lines, this is what we struggled at this game. So I don't even plan on spinning the wheel. I'm going straight at the O-line for the bottom player or Cowboy Code of the week. This is where it's gonna be at. Cooper, you got 1 pancake and you got no sacks. I said if you don't get no sacks and you need at least a pancake, even though you had 2 holding calls, you would lose your spot. I'm still gonna let Cooper keep his spot because he didn't allow a sack. Defense held their own as much as they can, and when we could not stay on the field, they start breaking down. You only can expect so much for your defense. Only getting to the quarterback once with the line that they had, I don't like that. We did get 2 interceptions, but we didn't capitalize on them at all. We had that missed field goal as well. 2 missed field goals this game. So the game ended up how we allowed the game to end up. We just got to take our punches, fix our wounds, come back, and get ready for St. Jose State. All right, and there you have it. We're gonna take a look at recruiting, just take a peek, make sure everything is still the way that we need it. After this week, based off what we're gonna have to start moving some more points around, especially if we're fighting for guys that just don't seem like we're gonna get. We're gonna have to start removing people off our board. So let's go ahead and move on. All right, and there you have it. We 1-1 in the conference. Got a new next game, San Jose State, that we got to play and get ready for. Let's do a quick recap of what happened throughout the week for last week. And looking at the top 25, Duke took care of business, moved them to 8. Ohio State took care of business like they were supposed to, same as Nebraska. Georgia won their game. Miami destroyed Kennesaw State. Texas defeated Texas Tech. That was a huge win for Texas, and to get them back into being ranked and making some noise in that Big 12. Texas Tech got to get it together. USC won against Colorado State, while Syracuse lost to North Carolina State, making them undefeated right now. Mississippi State won their game against UAB, and Alabama blew the doors off of Arkansas State 70-21. Florida beat Kent State. Clemson escaped Rutgers in the ACC matchup. You had Oregon and Utah go at it, and Utah with the upset. They defeated Oregon. Those Pac-12 conference games are tough, and they took care of business at home. Ole Miss took care of Tulsa. Penn State, only thing Louisiana got was a safety, and it wasn't safe enough for them from that blowout that Penn State delivered on them. Baylor took care of business. Another big game, Indiana remains undefeated as they took out Iowa State. Louisville won, and Texas A&M wrapped up the week against Purdue with a big win. All right, there you go. Next week, we got to pull ourselves together. We go and face those Spartans at home. Get back in the win column. Get back in the win column in our conference as well. And get back to the drawing board of what we got to do for this team. Other than that, if you like what you see, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Thank you for tuning in to the Final Drive. Until next time, salute.